Hello everyone. Today once again I am there in front of you, and today we together are going to deal with the topic that is gene interaction. Okay, so gene interaction basically stand for the sort of relationship in between the genes, how they are acting and how they are enacting, what sort of expression they will be giving by communicating between them. Okay, so genetic interaction is a set of functional association between the genes. इसमें कौन interact करता है? इसमें genes आपस में interact करते हैं और उनका एक पर्टिकुलर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फिनोटाइप के फॉर्म में आपको दिखाई देता है। अब जीन क्या है? जीन इज अ पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट ऑफ डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल लोकेटेड ऑन क्रोमोसोम। जीन वो एक छोटा सा सेगमेंट है डीएनए का जिसका किसी कैरेक्टर से रिलेशन हो, जो अपने आप को किसी कैरेक्टर या ट्रेट के फॉर्म में एक्सप्रेस करे। ओके, नेक्स्ट, gene interaction is the influence of alleles and non-alleles on the normal phenotypic expression of genes. How genes are expressing itself, the way you are able to see the plant, whether it's tall or it's dwarf, that is what is known as a phenotypic expression. And that expression may be because of the alleles or it may be because of the non-alleles. Okay, so now a genetic interaction occurs when the combination of two mutations lead to an unexpected phenotype. When there is a sort of mutation and they are combining together, so that time whatever you are able to get, whatever you will be getting is an unexpected phenotype because there is a mutation. Mutation means a sort of sudden drastic change in the characters. Okay, so now the important term which is there to be in the picture is allele. What is allele? Let's understand it first. An allele is a variant form of a given gene. Whatever the gene is there in a picture, so if there is any sort of change from that particular character, then it means that gene is having a particular allele, and that allele number may vary from 2, 3, 4, or it may be multiple alleles also. So meaning it is one or two or more version of a known mutation at the same place on a chromosome. But the point to be noted is there, if you are talking about a particular gene, then that gene will be having a particular location. And when we are talking about that allele of that gene, so that allele will also be having the same location on the particular chromosome. Okay, so this is what is known as allele. Here is the example of allele. Here you are able to see this is a allele for purple flower, and on the same location there is a allele for white flower. So here you are able to see that it is having particular allele, the sort of contrasting character. So it is a pair of homologous chromosome, but they are having different character because they are having allele for a particular gene. So this one is allele, this one is another allele, but they are allele for a particular gene, that is color of a flower. Okay, so this one is the location where they are, so that is why it is known as the locus of flower color gene. So gene कौन सा है? फ्लावर कलर। उसके कितने टाइप्स हैं, उसके कितने वेरिएंट्स हैं, उसके कितने म्यूटेंट्स हैं, वो उसके क्या कहलाते हैं? एलील्स। So now today we are going to deal with the types of gene expression. Gene खुद को express कैसे करता है, कितने forms में करता है? So in the first thing we are going to deal with the intragenic interaction. Intragenic, as the name itself indicate that intra means in between themselves or in between a particular chromosome. एक ही क्रोमोसोम पे एक जीन के साथ में उसके एक ही लोकेशन पे क्या चेंजेस हो सकते हैं, तो वो एक क्रोमोसोम के अंदर होगा। अब यही चीज if it will be there in between two sort of different chromosomes, जब different chromosomes ले लिए जाएंगे, then this sort of interaction is going to become intergenic interaction. So intragenic interaction is also called as interallelic interaction, मतलब alleles के बीच में होने वाला interaction. It is of type of gene interaction in which the alleles of same gene interact. See, in this picture you are able to see that the alleles of same gene, that is color, they are going to interact. So how many alleles are there? And the point to be noted, whatever the alleles we have taken, they belong to the homologous chromosome. So this sort of interaction is known as intragenic interaction. Okay, so when we are going to deal with the type of intergenic interaction, it is of incomplete, codominance, multiple alleles, lethal alleles also. So right now we are going to deal with them one by one. But before proceeding, I'll tell you whatever the interaction which we are going to deal is going to happen in a same chromosome, but the location of alleles are there. Particular gene, as you have taken on a particular location, another allele will be there on the same location but on the sister chromatid. Okay, now next one is the intergenic interaction. The gene interaction in which the gene present in one gene locus, एक जीन लोकेशन पे जो जीन है उसका इंटरेक्शन हो रहा है किसी और जीन के साथ में जो किसी और लोकेशन पर है. तो got it? Here we are going to deal with a particular genes. We are not dealing with the alleles. But in the previous one, we have taken one gene with a different sort of alleles, but their location was same. Here we have taken different sort of genes are there. One gene is locating on a particular location and another gene is also located on a particular location. Now they are dealing together. Okay. And the same or the different chromosome for the expression of phenotypic character is called intergenic or non-allelic. Because why it is known as non-allelic? The reason is there, we have not considered the alleles over here. We have taken different genes over here. That gene may belong to the same chromosome, it may belong to the different chromosomes also. That is the reason it is known as non-allelic interaction. So in this non-allelic interaction, you will be dealing with the complementary, supplementary, duplicate, inhibitory and lethal. So right now we are going to deal with the intragenic interactions. So in the list of the intragenic interaction, first one in the picture is the incomplete dominance. Incomplete dominance is when a dominant allele or form of a gene does not completely mask the effect of recessive allele. So here we have taken two alleles, one is a dominant, another is a recessive. But the problem over here is that the dominant allele is not going to dominate recessive allele completely. The way you have seen the tall plant in the F1 generation as per the law of dominance. Okay, there the recessive allele for the dwarf heighted was masked, छुपा लिया जाता है by the dominant allele, that is tall heighted. But now incomplete dominance states that recessive allele that of the dwarfness is not going to be hid by the dominant allele, but they will be having the character in between them. The organism resulting physical appearance show a blending of both alleles. Okay, so here blending will be there. The tall heighted is going to be blend with the dwarf heighted, and the organism which is there in the F1 generation is going to be the medium sort of height. Okay, so it is also called semi dominance or partial dominance. ठीक है, तो इसको semi dominance या partial dominance भी कहा जाता है. Now example I will giving. This is an example of 4 o'clock plant. It is also known as Mirabilis jalapa, and in this we have taken the parent that is having the red flowers, another parent is having the white flowers. So gametes when we have taken, that is in the uppercase R, and here this is a W. When you are going to make a cross in between these two, as per the law of dominance, the F1 generation should have red colors flower, but this is not going to happen in case of incomplete dominance, because right now you are able to see the pink flower in between these two. So here there is a blending of character. The red is going to get blend with the white, so the color is pink. So here none of the character is showing its complete dominance over other. Okay, that is the reason it is known as incomplete dominance. Here, this is a Punnett square which shows that one is having the red flower. Okay, the Punnett square you will be getting when you are going to make a cross in between this red and the white flower. Okay, so this one in the F1 generation you got, and now here red with a white, red one you got one, pink also here, and one is white. And this you will be getting in the F2 generation. How you will be getting the F2 generation? When you are going to make a cross in between F1 generation, means this pink flower should get crossed with another pink flower also. Okay, then you will be getting the F2 generation, that is known as the selfing. So here you are able to see that red and the white, in between that neither of the color is going to show its complete dominance over the other. So यहाँ पे आपको ना red मिला ना white मिला, you got the pink one. This is what is known as incomplete dominance. And when you will be getting the F2 generation, then this ratio is going to become 1:2:1. This is another example of Andalusian foal. So here this is a black chicken, this is a white chicken. So here is a cross in between these two. Actually, as per the poultry farmers, these two are waste for them, so they don't want to get this black chicken and a white chicken, because in the market there is a value of blue chickens, but for getting the blue chickens they have to make a cross in between the black and the white. Okay, so when there is a mating in between these two, so the F1 generation, they did not got black chickens, they got blue chickens. Okay, so how come it became blue? That is all because of the incomplete dominance, because this black color is not showing its dominance over the white color. That is the reason it got blue in color. So when you will be getting the F2 generation by mating in between the F1 generation, then you will be getting a 1:2:1 ratio. Okay, so this, when you will be making the cross, here you are able to see that if you will be making a cross in between the blue hybrids only, then also you are getting the black and white also in 25%, which is not of any use for you. But here you are able to get the blue, only two in number. So these are basically not in demand, but this one is in demand. That is the reason they are enhancing the production of blue chickens. So here you are able to see that none of the character is showing its complete dominance. The character which you got in the F1 generation is all because of the incomplete dominance. Next one, in the intragenic interaction, codominance. See, co term itself indicates that both are going to show its appearance. None is going to be the dominant, none is going to be the recessive. The both are going to get the dominating trait. Okay? So here, when a dominant character is not able to suppress even incompletely the recessive character, and both the characters appear side by side in F1 hybrids. I'll show you. This one is a red color cow, and here also a white one. It is going to make a cross in between. One you can consider as a male, another you can consider as a female. So when there is a cross in between them, whatever the offspring you got, it is roan in color. Roan means having the sort of both the colors, something in a patch format. Okay, so this is roan organism which you got by crossing in between these two individuals. So here you are able to see that F1 individual is neither red neither white, having both the colors. Okay, but it is not the blending which you have seen in case of incomplete dominance, means that the brown, that red and white is not going to blend and they will be giving you the different color. Okay, both the colors are visible. So here you can see say that this red and white both are having dominant characteristic. That is the reason they both are showing its appearance in the F1 generation. The alleles which are able to express themselves independently when present together are called co-dominant alleles. So ऐसे alleles जो दोनों ही एक्सप्रेस होते हैं F1 जनरेशन में, इन्हें co-dominance कहा जाता है. Next in the picture is a intragenic interaction, that is a multiple alleles. This is the third one, intragenic interaction, which I am showing you. So this is Mendelian heredity characters are concerned with genes with two alternating forms or alleles. As per the Mendel says that genes are having the two contrasting traits. That is the reason it is known as the allele. A gene for a character may exist in many alternative alleles, but पिक्चर में क्या है अभी आपके पास में एक जीन के एक से ज्यादा एलील्स हो सकते हैं. इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी दैट इट विल बी हैविंग ओनली टू. ओके, लाइक टॉल का डॉर्फ. इन rose flower also you might have seen different sort of colors in the roses. Why they are having a different colors? The reason is they are having a different alleles. Okay, so now these forms of genes are due to mutation of single wild type. ये ऐसा कब होता है जब wild type एक particular gene में कुछ म्यूटेशन हो जाता है, कुछ ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस आ जाते हैं, कुछ वेरिएशन आ जाते हैं, तो क्या होता है उसके एलील्स क्रिएट हो जाते हैं. So multiple alleles exist in a population when there are many variations of gene present. एक जीन के कई सारे अगर वेरिएंट मिलते हैं आपको तो वो क्या कहलाते हैं? मल्टीपल एलील्स. And here we are having the characteristic features of the multiple alleles. These are always located at a same locus in chromosome. क्रोमोसोम में इन एलील्स की लोकेशन वही होगी जो एक उनके पर्टिकुलर वाइल्ड टाइप की लोकेशन होगी. उस जीन का जो लोकेशन होगा वही एलील का लोकेशन होगा दूसरे क्रोमैटिड में. ठीक है. They regulate a particular character. They will be regulating a particular character as I have shown you in the slide number 2. You are able to see the allele. Okay. So they are having the particular character. There I have shown you the character which was in a form of color of flower, purple flower or white flower. ठीक है. But they were alleles. Process of crossing over is not happening between them due to their location on same locus. क्योंकि वो एक ही लोकेशन पे हैं तो उनके बीच में क्रॉसिंग ओवर नहीं होगी. They may show the dominant or intermediate phenotypes. वो dominant भी show कर सकते हैं, intermediate भी show कर सकते हैं. While wild type is usually dominant, और जो wild type होता है उनका जो original version होता है that is usually dominating. Next one. This is an example of multiple allelism only. So blood group inheritance is the example of that one, because when we are talking about the blood group, then you must be knowing blood group types: A type, B, AB, O. So how come these many blood groups are there? They are all because of the alleles. So how many alleles we are having? Allele A, B and small I. I means 0. So this small I. Blood group of a person depends on presence or absence of specific substances on the red blood cells. तो blood group कैसे पता चलते हैं? Because of the presence of some specific substance. कुछ ऐसे substances होते हैं जो red blood cells पे पाए जाते हैं. Because of that, we will be able to recognize whether the type of blood group is A, B, AB or O. So there are two specific substances present on the red blood cells. These are antigen A and antigen B. The person with antigen A is having the blood group A. अगर किसी के blood group में antigen A पाया जाता है तो उसका blood group A कहलाएगा. और अगर antigen B है तो it will be termed as blood group B. And the person with blood group O, उनमें कोई भी antigen नहीं पाया जाएगा. This point you have to remember. Antigen A, blood group A. Antigen B, blood group B. And no antigen means blood group O. And with both the antigens, here you are taking this example as a codominance, because A and B both are showing its appearance. That is the reason it may be considered as a codominance example also. So antigen A and B both are there. None of them are masking each other, so they are showing the sort of dominance in the format of codominance. ठीक है? Now this is the Picture showing you the blood group. Blood group A is having IA. This I is basically capital I is usually the gene here with the antigen A. So if you are taking the example of the blood group, then this gene you have to express in the form of capital I. Okay, so this capital I with 0, so it means it is having the blood group A, because uh, if one of the letter or the one of the genotype expression is in the form of a dominating trait, then it will be considered as A only. This will not value. And here IA definitely the blood group is going to be A. IB I0 blood group B, because this is not showing any of the dominating character. This is totally recessive. And here also AB means both the antigens are active and they are showing its codominance. हम साथ हैं वाला पॉलिसी इनका है. तो IA IB अगर एंटीजन है तो ब्लड ग्रुप विल बी AB. एंड O कब होगा? जब IO ठीक है, कोई एंटीजन नहीं होगा. So this is what is known as the multiple alleles. तो ये देखिए ये क्या है, ये सब है आपके multiple alleles AB O. Now this was all about the intragenic interaction. Okay, in the next video we are going to deal with the intergenic interaction. By that time, do this much. Take care.